On my walk through the garden today, I ran into some yoga students of mine, which is always enjoyable. It's always exciting for me when, I'm able to see my people in both spaces. And one of the husbands said something to me that it really sat with me. And what he said was, he basically applauded me for having a part-time job, even though I own a business in this economy. He said, it's great to see someone who has realized the shift in service work and has decided that regardless of what happens, I still need to feed my family. And I'm glad that he said that to me, because what I didn't do, or what I haven't done, is giving myself grace and getting a part-time job. I got a part-time job because I was in a car accident almost 2 years ago at this point. I did not have a vehicle. The insurance companies were not really moving things along the way that the way I thought they should have been moved along. But also, I got 3 kids. I need to be able to get around through some back injuries. Sorry, I'm looking for deer. Through some back injuries and things, I was not able to teach as many yoga classes. So I wasn't able to make money. So I did get a part-time job working at a garden. Why? Because when I'm on my lunch break, I can do stuff like this. Get a little hot cider, walk around and see. And I'm starting to see like the difference between the garden in the fall versus how it looked in the spring and the summer. So, and I'm learning about plants. I'm learning about natives and what natives mean in a specific area. So like, I really appreciate having a job like that. But seeing him today and having him just assure that regardless of what's going on in my life, regardless of what the internet wants you to believe, like, my definition of success is very different than most people's. So I think for me, I'm just grateful. Like, I'm grateful that I'm able to get up and walk around for 30 minutes. That's enough for me. I'm grateful that that car accident that I just mentioned didn't take my life. That's enough for me. I'm grateful that I have the mindset to say, you know what? This yoga studio is going to pay for itself. I need to pay for my own self. So many business owners I see, they think that their business is the end all be all. And, when their business isn't making money, they're not making money for themselves. So you're actually doing yourself a disservice if you don't have other ways to make money. And especially in these trying times, if you don't have ways to make money, if your business isn't able to cover its own bills plus pay you a salary, like, your purpose is going to be your purpose. But let's be smart in figuring out exactly what we need to do to take care of our families. That's one thing I will never do, is I'm never going to let my purpose, well, I'm not going to say never because I've done it, but what I will not do any longer is let my time, my energy, my finances that I'm using, to serve my purpose, I'm no longer letting that affect my children, because being obedient does not state that. For me, obedience is bringing yoga, bringing somatic exercises, bringing breathing, bringing some of the mental health things that I have learned, bringing that to the masses. But none of that even matters if my children aren't settled. So yeah, that was a cool little interaction that I had. So yeah, I'm gonna keep taking y'all with me as I walk through the garden. We're gonna look at some more stuff. I think I might make this a series every Sunday. Let's just walk through the garden and see what we find.